Summit graduate Slater DeBrun is skipping college and signed with the Baltimore Orioles for reportedly $4 million. His old teammate Cannon Reeder was drafted in the 17th round by the Pittsburgh Pirates and chose to sign as well, forgoing his senior year at Oregon State. And while Slater and Cannon begin their careers, Ichiro Suzuki is finishing his as he was officially inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, member of the class of 2025, Hall of Famer Ichiro Suzuki.
Number 51 is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Going into America's Baseball Hall of Fame was never my goal. I didn't even know there was one until I visited Cooperstown for the first time in 2001. But being here today sure feels like a fantastic dream.
Ichiro Suzuki, the 10-time All-Star, played 14 seasons with the Mariners after being signed as the first ever Japanese position player in the MLB.
If you consistently do the little things, there's no limit what you can achieve. When I came to America, many people said I was too skinny to compete with bigger major leaguers. The first time I ran out on the field, I was in awe of the competition. But I knew if I stuck to my beliefs about preparation, I could overcome the doubts, even my own.
A 19-year career, more than 3,000 hits, 10 Gold Gloves, and an MVP. Ichiro was selected to join the Hall of Fame with 99.7% of the vote from baseball writers, one off from being unanimous.
Baseball taught me what it means to be a professional, and I believe that is the main reason I am here today. Not because my skills are better than others. 3,000 hits or 262 hits in one season are achievements recognized by the writers. Well, all but one of you. And by the way, the offer for that writer to have dinner at my home has now expired.
The Mariners will retire Ichiro's number August 9th. Ichiro is the first Japanese-born player to reach the Hall of Fame. It's time to watch all the hype videos because football is around the corner, and that means so are the Oregon Ducks.
Since we're in Vegas, it seems like the right time to say it. As our theme for this team is double down. Right, we have done an unbelievable job of building this team over time. You look at our success season to season, and as this team has grown, the process works. We're close, and we've been able to accomplish a lot.
Double down is the motto for head coach Dan Lanning and the Oregon Ducks as they look ahead to the 2025 season.
That's really what's going to feed our program this offseason, and will feed us into fall camp is believing in the process that we have. We got great buy-in from our players. It is a cast of new characters. You're going to see new people on the field, which is exciting. I'm very excited about this team. Going into the offseason, we felt like we had to take an opportunity to really develop leadership. We did that through a leadership retreat. We've done that through focusing on our DNA traits that have always been a big piece of our program.
At Media Day in Las Vegas, Lanning emphasized leadership. To Media Day, he brought 3 key leaders for the Ducks, including Oregon native Bryce Betcher.
And heading into year 4, I feel like we've got a really strong foundation. I've kind of said that about our team. Our guys have embraced the work. The experience on our staff, I continue to be impressed with the staff that we have. I'm going into year 3 now with the same offensive and defensive coordinator.
Similar staff, new faces, but will be the same old Ducks. Last year, Oregon won the Big Ten in its first year, went into the college football playoff, the #1 seed, and fell in the Rose Bowl to soon to be the national champs, Ohio State.
There's some things that I feel like I could have done better there at the end. We didn't play. I don't think we played our best football. That being said, we did go undefeated in the conference. We won the Big Ten championship in our first year. So, like I said, double down, learn. Focus on our process. What do we have to continue to improve? There's always learning lessons, but it doesn't necessarily impact the future.
This year could be different, and it's hard not to believe it with the confidence Lanning has in his team.
What happened last year has nothing to do with the future. So building that, starting from scratch, getting the opportunity to head back to the kitchen, figure out what we're going to be able to throw in for our recipe and create a great meal is something we're super excited about.
The Ducks kick off their season against Montana State August 30th in Eugene. Thank you for tuning in tonight to Beyond the Score. We will see you again next week.